you're going to hate me. This is actually a sales call. You can whack the phone down or you're willing to give me 30 seconds.
So much more money than I was ever expecting to. Oh, this is now silly.
Basically, James, you've got all clients, so stop worrying. It's not going to make a hell of a difference.
I'm not sure I've got enough time, unfortunately.
What if I could change your world? At the moment, it's bloody irritating. No one's biting.
There's no reason that we couldn't get this over the line.
Maybe I just lost all my confidence for the time being. Can this work? Is it me? Maybe I'm the problem.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, mate.
This is my boss James, this is me, and this is the social media assistant platform we've built called Rupert. Now, we're on a mission to get Rupert to 1,000 users by the end of 2025. But enough talking, let's get into it.
Right, let's jump on and see what Michael is doing this week. Question, which you might have the answer for, but obviously at the moment it's Rupert.digital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does YouTube push out your content further if it's a person rather than a company?
Like a person's name.
Yeah. So last week I was doing a bit of digging. 10 names that came up were all personal profiles. Because it might be that we just change that one to me, but then create a Rupert one so that the tutorials and stuff can go on there.
Mm.
So the bank holiday is over and it's time. It's time to go back to work. Going to be hitting the phones again just now, so just getting myself set up. I've got my script, I've got my espresso, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to recall the numbers that I left voicemails with last week to see if there's any good stuff on there, and then I'll hit the new list this afternoon. I've got a call at 40 minutes, so I'll see how many you can bash in this time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Right, it's James again from Rupert. We were supposed to chat last. So what I do there is I start with voicemail. It looks like I've been cut off, so you can call back. Voicemail 1. Come on.
You have reached the voicemail.
We were supposed to...
Welcome to the EE voicemail. Welcome to the O2 messaging. Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
I've got a call now with Patrick, who owns a development agency. He reached out to me last week just basically saying that love the stuff you're doing on here, this type of content, but also was really intrigued by the cold calling stuff. So I said I would jump on a call with him for half an hour, so a bit of a catch up. We are already cold calling this morning. There's the results. No good yet, but we'll get there. Hello, Patrick. Everyone's like, oh God, it must be amazing. I'm like, yeah, but software sales is very different to what I've done for the last 20 years. I thought it was going to be easy just because the product market fit is perfect. Thought people would be jumping over hand and foot to get at this product. Really wrong. And also spent so much more money than I was ever expecting to. I'm now at the point where I'm like, oh, this is now silly. Out of the frying pan into the fire, mate.
Hi James, you okay, mate?
What the so? How you doing, you right? I just spoke to the nicest man going.
Weird, I don't remember us having a call, James.
At Data Bowl, who is the head of marketing, an absolute great man. I'm cold calling, so I'm in the office, got a call at 11. I've already called, how many have I called already? Okay, just 10 actually. He was the head of marketing for a SaaS platform, gave me some ideas of how we can market Rupert. Really like the branding, really like the business name, but we crack on.
Hello?
Is that Jennifer?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hello, Rupert speaking. How can I help?
Emma, you're going to hate me. This is actually a sales call. You can whack the phone down or you're willing to give me 30 seconds.
Literally just come off a call because I'm really behind on a deadline, so I have got to be very quick. Where are you ringing from?
So I'm calling from a company called Rupert. We typically get invited in by heads of marketing, CMOs, who are frustrated that every comment across their social media platforms aren't responded to, especially when volume spikes, concerned that valuable sales opportunities are being missed and or customer service questions, and thirdly worried that negative comments are actually left unchecked, damaging their brand online, again especially out of hours. Now I'm assuming you're going to tell me that you don't suffer with any of those, all your comments are responded to, and it's all okay.
I'm not exactly going to say that, but we have a fair handle on it because we've got a number of people in marketing who are, largely dedicated to social. We have a very good customer service, and then phones are answered by another service, so out of hours as well. So right now, of course, there are times where you think, oh my god, we've managed to not see that or whatever, but right now wouldn't be the highest priority compared to other things that we're dealing with, or we haven't got budget now until budgets are redone for later on in the year for new platforms or like that.
I totally appreciate all you've just mentioned there. My one question, if you don't mind me asking, which is, what if a platform like this could save you on average 3 to 4 minutes per comment across your team? Emma's Diary, I don't know if you're aware of those, they're a user of ours. They'll get a vast amount of comments, and again, although they've got a customer service team that work from 8 till 8, again, over the weekend and out of hours, again, what Rupert will actually do is help quarantine any negative, as well as...
I think basically at the moment we're not having this issue to a degree that we'd want to pay for another platform, because we've got enough bodies on top of it.
No, that's absolutely fine.
I do appreciate that this is a very important thing to manage, so I'm not disregarding it at all. At this point, we don't have enough of that sort of volume to warrant it at all.
Would it be okay if I sent you an email with just my details? I'll send you just something just to keep it in the background. I'll also add you on LinkedIn if that's okay, Emma. And obviously when that comes across, I'd love you to, because actually we're a very inexpensive platform, so don't think for a second this is a 20 grand a month product. You're talking a couple of £100, and we're used by people like Brewdog, Emma's Diary, a lot of sports brands who are, as you mentioned then, comments are so important, which is what you guys are aware of, which is...
we're not a national brand. That's where our volumes are more under control, I guess, than those bigger national brands.
We're used by garden centres and all sorts locally, so it's...
Okay, well, I'll definitely have a look another time. I'm just really sorry it's not going to be right.
No, don't be silly.
Maybe get in touch again in a couple of months or something later on in the year when we might be looking at budgets and plans.
I will, and we offer a 30-day free trial as well, so you can plug in and test it. And honestly, you'd be really surprised on what comments are missed, and the fact that you guys value them, which I'll be honest is most of the conversations I have are people that don't even know they get them, which is so frustrating, especially when they're using social for acquisition or customer service.
If you send me that email and mention about the trial, and then we could maybe have a look at that and then just see what the results are like, and then have some data to sort of make more of an informed
That would
decision.
be amazing. What I'll do is I'll email you, Emma. What would you like me to put on the subject line so I'm sure you get loads of emails so you know it's from me?
Put on there about negative comments on social, something like that.
Amazing. I'll do that, and then you'll know it's from me. But thank you, Emma.
All right.
Take care now. Bye.
Bye.
That's a lead. Boom.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
Hello?
Vicky, you're going to actually hate me. This is a sales call. Do you want to put the phone down, or are you willing to give me 30 seconds?
If you're quick. I can't get into it at the moment, sorry. I'm just in the middle of something. Can you just pop me an email?
Cheers, Vicky. Take care. Is it a lead? It's not a great lead, but it's a lead all the same. At least she's answered. That's good. You people actually answering my questions.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hello? Back on Friday. Do you want to give me a bell on Monday?
I'll give you a bell next week, and enjoy the rest of your holiday. Now, some people would say, Salesforce, she's on the phone, and I sort of agree, but when she's camping, I don't know.
On holiday, so I'm going to hate you even more. I'll give you a call next week.
Enjoy the rest of your holiday. But that's okay, because I will call you back next week, Lauren. Camilla, you're next on the hit list.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Hello? Not sure I've got enough time, unfortunately.
Annoyingly, she's perfect for us, actually. I am calling personal numbers, which I've got from Clay, so if you hear someone having a moan, it's because I am actually calling their personal number, but it's okay.
Hello?
Katie, you're going to hate me. This is actually a sales call. Do you want to slam the phone down, or are you willing to give me 30 seconds?
I actually can't. I'm going out now, sorry.
There you go. Maybe I'll catch you again.
Alright, bye.
Take care. Gina, you're going to actually hate me. This is a sales call. Are you going to slam the phone down, or are you willing to give me 30 seconds?
No, I don't have it, sorry.
What if I could change your world? That was a no. So again, a perfect product for her. So she's absolutely going to get called back, because Gina, I know I can help you.
I'm afraid I can't take your call at the moment. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Right, so it's 5 to 11. I've got a call out at 11, so I won't call out anymore. So we have just done 25 calls in about an hour and a half, 11 voicemails, 3 leads, 2 no answers, 5 no's, but there's some like people have left their roles and stuff in there, which isn't too bad, is it? So I've got a call booked in with John Locke from PopSpecs, but he's not accepted it. This opportunity for me is worth $299 a month. So again, that's $4,000 a year client, or $3,500 a year client. So I'm hoping he turns up. I don't think he's going to turn up, and I'm going to have to call him.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh, lead gen. Sales and marketing.
I've got a call with an outsourced firm, I think they're in the Philippines, who potentially can do some cold calling. So I'm just trying to see, as well as me doing it, when we can start either outsourcing or bringing actually employees in potentially. So we recommended these guys by someone I know. They've tested it and said it's very, very, very good. So yeah, I'm just intrigued to see what they're like. It's not something I'll be pressing the button on anytime soon, but it is something I want to explore. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of, my objective is to get more users. I really want my cost for acquisition to be under £100 is the ideal CPA I want it to be at. So yeah, that's where I am.
James and Carlos then went through the different options available, pricing, etc. Once we've got someone on board, this will stop James having to do all the cold calling himself and means we can hopefully reach out to more businesses and ultimately get more users on board with Rupert.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, would that also make the system quicker?
It might do, but honest answer, James, you don't have enough clients and enough data that it should be slower. if the data is slow, it's because of some bad code.
I love the honesty. Basically, James, you've got all clients, so stop worrying. It's not going to make a hell of a difference. Okay, mate, well, anything you need, give me a shout.
No worries.
Come on, cheers, Tim. So that was the new CTO, Tim. They're getting the handle on stuff their side. There's loads of opportunities for us in the future, which is great, but we just need to get the site tested and ready to go. So yeah, lots to do.
Bank holiday week just gone, so it's a short week, and so far no one's answered my bloody calls. I think I had 98% voicemail, so we go again today. I've got a couple of good calls actually with Vagabond to try and get 2 of their clients using Rupert, and also a call with who else have I got a call with? On the tools, to hopefully get those guys on board as well. So if we can get those 2 on, that will bump up the figures a little bit, which is good, but we do need more. So also had a call yesterday with Tim and Rob to start handing over development from Pragmatic to the investors, which is cool, sad but also exciting. So that's going to take a couple of months just to bed in. Once we're stable and the automated testing is in place, we're going to start the email work, which will be very, very soon. But we just need more. And you know, I don't always want to sound negative on these, but at the moment it's bloody irritating. No one's biting. Hopefully we can start getting some of these cold calls to produce some rev. One of the good leads from Friday, he wanted a call later stages of this week. He wasn't at his desk when we spoke, so I'm calling him today to actually get that booked in because he wanted a call, which is good, and that's for a big consumer brand as well.
Right, so I've got a call with James at Vagabond. So we've been testing for 2 of his clients over the last few months. I sent him the report last week and we've got a proof of concept review call. So hopefully he wants to buy it. I don't know if he'd have told his clients, but who knows. A bit negative today actually after this morning. One of the meta review permissions has been declined again. So that's frustrating. Pop specs, he's not called me back. Of course he hasn't. I just spoke to someone downstairs actually when I was just grabbing a coffee, and they run some very big football podcasts, so we're meeting with him sort of this week, next week, to see if they want to use it for their podcast, which is cool, and James is here.
So I think rollout will be slower because we need to essentially deliver some of this information and get buy-in from clients, and then I think charge separately. There's a business case for it. You know what I mean? Like they're missing opportunities. It's just getting them in at the right time, and like I think Rocks, they're ready to invest a bit more. If there's no reason that we couldn't get this over the line, Toolstation, it's just finding the right time to put this in front of them, basically. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to have to be on a client by client basis, I think, James. But generally speaking, like I've been super happy with what I've seen in platform.
But like you said with Toolstation, they've only responded to less than 15% of their comments.
As you said, it does what it says on the tin, does the job, does it nicely, gives you nice, easy numbers to analyse, automates a lot of the work. Rocks aren't doing it. Toolstation aren't doing a very good job of it. It's definitely an opportunity to get it in front of them. We just haven't got it in front of them just yet. All right,
Tom. All right, mate. I'll speak to you later. Going to try and get some of his clients to use it more, which is good. Hopefully, we've got some good brands I work with at the moment. We just need to hopefully get them over the line. So, back in the booth, I have got a sales call with On the Tools, and this is with all their team to run through essentially if they want to move forward, really.
Yeah, we'll have a chat about it, mate.
No, that's really interesting. Thank you.
Cheers for
Amazing.
your time, James.
Cool. Any questions, let me know. And yeah, hope to hear from you soon. I'm just so shit at the minute. Maybe I just lost all my confidence for the time being. I'm sweating. I've just come off call people I know, just because I know the numbers are so far away from what I want them to be. I'm just getting so worried in every call. I feel like it's such a loose part at the minute. I'm not demoing it right or in any good way. Can this work? Is it me? Maybe I'm the problem. Right, so my plan is I'm going to create some content. For the time being, I just want to test my theory in here. The untapped power of social media comments. Most brands obsess over likes, clicks, and followers, but they completely overlook the most powerful thing happening on their social media, the comment section. Comments tell you more about your customers, your reputation,